impact when it comes to what's happening in Ukraine?
Well, I think that American consumers and also European and British consumers are already dealing with elevated prices in goods and services. And certainly, if the price of oil continues to go up, and that will certainly affect consumer sentiment when they're pumping gas in their cars. And I think that that would certainly have an impact in terms of how American households think about spending their money. So I think that either on potentially on goods and services, and especially goods coming over from Asia.
When it comes to some of the costs of this war in Ukraine, what are your thoughts on the cost to the U.S., especially when it comes to the credibility of the dollar now that we're seeing all of these sanctions, and perhaps the idea that reserves held in the U.S. might be subject to political risk?
I think it's certainly a wake-up call to many other central banks around the world that are watching this and have been surprised that there are sanctions on the Russian central bank in terms of the reserves being frozen abroad. And I think that perhaps this may shake a bit of confidence in the U.S. dollar, or at least storing wealth and reserves in U.S. dollar. And perhaps central banks and citizens around the world that are watching this may think about diversifying into other forms of currencies or stores of wealth.
If you haven't diversified at this point, is it a little bit late? What sort of hedges would you be looking at right now?
I think that what we're seeing both from the Russian central bank as they diversify into the cryptocurrency, gold, and also the RMB, I think that these are also great diversifiers for investors as well.